Welcome back to the MLG Pro Circuit, and this is Lumens broadcasting this exquisite game with two excellent plays, or should I say two prolific plays, as they are statued as the best ever. And here we have drewbie, renowned to play as the Terran, and up here we have Idra, yes, the Idra, playing as his favorite units, the Zerg. And yes, indeed, he will be sending out his overlord for a quick peek around the map. So as you see here, Root's just building a barracks here and a barracks near his base, blocking the entrance. He will be, I suppose, with another supplies. And here we have Idra sending out his drone, and crossing paths we have drewbie. He is sending out his little BCS to do the exact same thing I'm suspecting Idra will be doing, and that is just being a nuisance basically. I have seen this tactic with a lot of these games, and I am just wondering what exactly they are up to. They are not, I mean they are not really doing a good job at staying intact, as you can see. And here we have a Marine. He's chasing out that little drone. Unfortunately, it looks like 4 Zerglings, the droplet, will be sent out by Idra, and 4 Marines already to hold them off. And those all Zerglings do not stand a chance, as I see here. It's already over 5 Zerglings. And yes, he will be sending out his barracks just to keep it from any intrusion. Idra seems to be sending a few overlords all across the map. It's a very smart tactic, but he has already 3 overlords. That is 2 he has currently created. Now it's up to 3, and this is 5 minutes in game exactly. And Idra, a few Zerglings will be made into submission, and already up to his his first expansion, his second hatchery. And there's a few Marines keeping a lookout on the borders of his now very fashionable base. Here we have these Zerglings going into a short but thrilling, should I say, a very tiring, I guess, journey for these little Zerglings, as they are coming back in, just checking out, keeping a lookout. As you see, he does still not have any upgrades. And looks like Root has 9 Marines, and Idra on the other hand has 11 Zerglings. Looks like he will be holding them off just by that match. Just checking out the revenue list, and we see here that they are both keeping the same timing, and looks like VCS just doing a great job here, as well as the drones. And the Zerglings will not be going in, as they see it is not that time yet. They may be waiting for an upgrade, I'm not so sure yet, but if I look into his base, I will see he is sending out just a few drones that he will be using. Just supplies. I guess he's just getting ready, and still no upgrades inside. I guess it must be some sort of pact they have made with each other, that they will probably most likely not be using any upgrades for their units, any of their units that is, and here two Tormentors probably will be inflicting a lot of damage on those little Zerglings, as they are the best and most predatorial enemy of the Zerglings. They are just going to be taken back into their base, I guess. Here we have the Queen, who is just filling up her territory with mucus, and will just be producing as many lava as possible. To what attempt, I do not yet know. Looks like he is already creating a few roaches on their way. And what will be happening here, people? It looks like the Tormentors quickly surprised, as they see it is not the tiny little Zerglings they will be confronting, but the big mean roaches. These large predators will be taking care of those worthless little Tormentors here. But those Marines will have to be multiplied, as these roaches are just quickly going to be taking the lead. And this is no surprise from Idra. He is just always aware of his opponent's actions, as he is just scouting the area throughout every match he plays, and that is what makes him such a great player. So people, just keep in mind that if you really want to win a game, you have to scout for a whole lot and keep track of your enemy's units, so you can just take them on and be sure to have an upper hand with the units you selected. And as you can see here, the roaches are taking the lead, and the Banes was finishing cleaning up the Marines. So just being slaughtered by the acid projected from the roaches. Roaches just taking out all those VCSs. No more VCS left for drewbie. But they are doing a pretty good job fighting back and taking on those roaches. Of course, they do not stand a chance, as he's sending out a few more supplies, and that tank just maybe being the last bit of reinforcement, and the Tormentor, of course. And here we have an excellent round from these two players, as it looks like Idra has pretty much had an upper hand from his scouting abilities, should I say his tactic of scouting, and this is the end of the match. And here we have it, the last ending message stating good game, of course, and yes indeed, that is it. And I hope you enjoyed this replay, and stay tuned for more, and don't forget to tune up the quality in the sidebar up to 180. But anyway, this is Lumen, and I will be signing out. Goodbye, and thanks for watching. Keep an eye out on my future videos.